Alright, let's see here. Am I live? Yes, I am. Good. Am I live? Yay! Good. Audio's working. Alright. Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Palworld Full Release. So, I know that last time I mentioned that I was going to be doing all of the submissions over the next couple episodes. Unfortunately, I'm not done with all of the prep work because there is some prep work that has to be that has to happen for some of these. Some of these require some prep work. Like I need to catch a certain pal or breed a certain pal with a certain um, with a certain passive skill. Like so I'm gonna have to do all of that. I'm gonna have to do all that on off screen. I don't want to do that on screen. Um, I did that once before. I don't want to do it again. So um, I have not finished with all the prep work yet. I will be finishing up with the prep work tonight. So we will be doing the submissions tomorrow. But I had to get out at least one video today. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to explore the various dungeons of the game. Explore the various dungeons that are in the different areas. Like there's dungeons around here. There's dungeons around here, and then um, there's more dungeons around here for the Free Pal Alliance, and then there's more dungeons here in the desert, more in the snow biome and the Sakurajima biome and the volcano biome and Faybreak and the Sky Islands. I've been to dungeons in all of these except in every area except for the Sky Islands. I have not been to a single dungeon in the Sky Islands yet. So that's going to be brand new. So I have no idea what to expect from that. So, but I wanted to go through each of the dungeons to see if anything changed in the full release, because I don't think I've been to a single dungeon in the full release yet. I don't think I've been to a single dungeon. No, wait, no, I did. I went into one dungeon when I first started the game. I went into a single dungeon, the one that was nearest to um, the Rain Syndicate Tower. But in any case, before we get to that, I'm just going to show you guys around my 5-in-1 bases, because I've been very busy getting them finished. I finished them off screen. So, basically, this chest all the way down to... was it this one? Does this one have anything? No. It's this one. So, this chest all the way down to this one here, and then every single chest here in the center, all of them have a bunch of different crap in them. I did not organize anything. It is all just kind of thrown in there. Wherever I can find a spot, that's where I put it. And I have this here, so I can just pull anything out that I need. And then up here, we've got a PAL Expedition spot, and then we've got little barriers here, so I can head to any of the different I can head to any of the different bases that I want. I'm thinking about removing a piece of the ceiling and putting ladders that go down from the top in all of these. I just need to figure out where the best spot to put those to put that is. And then, yeah, I got just little walkways here at the top of each of them that lead me between each and every one of my different bases. And then I've got glass walkways down here at the bottom. And if I need to get out, I got doors. I got doors right here. So I changed up the placement of a few. I changed up the placement of a few things. So I have a door there, and boom, I can leave anytime I want. But yeah, this is just a neat little walkway that it just makes it feel like a proper base. It just makes it feel like a really good base. But yeah, so I've got my my waifu tier list: W, S, A, B, C, D, E, and F. What happened to F tier? That's weird. Okay. I don't remember taking F tier out. I wonder what happened there. Anyway, here, Voters Top Smashes. Round 1, the winner for the first round of the voter polls was Lavender. For round 2, the winner was Iceland. And starting this coming Monday, round 3 of the voter polls will be starting, and it will be of all 73 brand new pals that were introduced in the full release. And once we have a winner for round 3, our 3 winners are going to take our 3 winners. Our 3 gold medalists are going to go up against each other to find out who is the most smashable pal in Palworld. So, and then these were Queen Haiku's top smashes, and I'm gonna have to go into the I'm gonna have to look at the old video that I did in the early access to find out what her top 5 smashes were back then, because I can't remember them. I did that for Meta. These were his 5 smashes back there, and I talked to him after that previous video because he had agreed to do Smasher Pass. I had told him about it like several weeks ago, and I guess he forgot. And he suddenly had an issue with doing Smasher Pass. So I didn't want to cause or start any drama on stream. I didn't want to fight on stream, so I just bit my tongue and changed tactics. came up with something else on the fly for us to do. Um, yeah, after that stream, I had some words for him. I had some words. I had some words for him, and how he agreed to it, and then went back on it at the last minute while we were on stream. So, if he was going to back out, I would have preferred him to do it before we started. That way, I would have at least had the chance to come up with something else. But after talking a bit, he eventually confided in me that if he had to pick five, if he absolutely had to pick five that he would smash, it would be these five: Catrus, Wixen, Bellinor Libero, Sekhmet, and Venusa. So, I was at least able to get an answer out of him. So, continuing on with the tour. All right. All right. Let's see. So yeah. So that was my ranch base. And finally, my production base. And I've got this here just in case, and I've got this here for you know, just to having a little bit of storage on hand in case they needed it. So up here, I've got everybody working on like mining and logging. So I will never, I basically will never have to worry about whether or not I'm gonna have enough um, materials. I'm gonna put this in here because I saw that there wasn't a ton in here. There we go. So, now that we've done that, now that I've shown all that off, I am going to go here we go. Oh dear. Oh. Seriously? Okay. How about this? I might need to leave the world. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the world and change up the settings so that way day and night both go faster, because that will speed up the whole process of caves reforming. $369. I've been here for over a year. I've been on these islands for over a year. That's pretty crazy. Okay. I know that there's one near the village. There's one near the village. Seriously? Oh my god. Let's check the settlement. Man, I am having the worst luck when it comes to these stupid dungeons. Are you serious? What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna teleport back because I'm gonna need Jetrugan for this. I'm gonna need his flying speed for this. Okay. This is really weird. So I'm just gonna check them again. Check all of them again now that I've... Yep. This is incredibly strange. For some reason, the caves are not spawning in. And I don't know why. The caves aren't spawning in for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Dreestar Galaxy, hello, welcome back to the stream. Could it be the spawn rotation system? I mean, I thought so, but I usually you can just speed up the day and night cycle, and that fixes it. Usually, when you speed up the day and night cycle, it resets the respawn rotation cycle, and it starts respawning faster. But there's just none. There's no dungeons anywhere that are available. I'm gonna continue to check a few more. I'm gonna check some of the free Palworld Alliance. Oh, that one's open. Why is that one open, but none of the... Why is that one open, but none of the dungeons around the Rain Syndicate are? Why are none of these open? Why is it only these that don't spawn? That is really weird. Okay, well... Okay, well, I might as well go get the supply drop while I'm here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, for some reason, it's just the Rain Syndicate dungeons that aren't available. The Rain Syndicate dungeons are not spawning for some reason. I wanted to show off all the dungeons because I believe that some of them are different now. I mean, this one looks pretty similar to how things used to be. That's just why is there a tiny Paldeum fragment, Paldeum spawn? I don't have any keys with me. I forgot to bring keys. Oh well, it's fine. So this one seems pretty normal. This one seems pretty similar to how things used to be. It's just like it spawned me in a different location than usual, but that's fine. So there's two pathways. I was curious what the trap was. Just drops a boulder. All right. Ooh, copper key. Okay, that'll come in handy. And a silver key. What is that? Oh, it's dog coin. Woo! Excuse me. Alright. So somebody just kind of left a bunch of dog coins here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hey! Okay. There we go. Okay. Did I just go in a circle? This looks eerily similar to where I just was. But I know I picked up everything. I know I picked up everything. Unless it's all just respawning. Nope, I did. I went in a big circle. Well, I mean, I got some cavern mushrooms, at least. That's always good to have. Because you need a bunch of those in order to, Oh, wait. Wait, what do you mean need silver key? I thought I picked up a silver key. Oh, did I use it already and didn't realize it? Oh, I did. I used it without realizing. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Man, they really increased. They really increased the spawn rate of cavern mushrooms. All right, let's see what my reward is. Nothing special. I want you peaceful. All right. So let's see. Let's go here. So, nothing really that interesting right now. Okay. I want to go the way of secrets. So I really hope this is the way of secrets. This might not be the way of secrets. Yep. Oh. Uh, don't need that. 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 I have plenty ancient civilization parts. Same thing with aquatic power fluids. I got plenty of those. Got plenty of those. Plenty of those. And I can use those too. I don't need these. My stats are already at their peak. Alright. There. There we go. Okay. So, nothing too different there. I think the architecture is like a little bigger, a little wider in those dungeons, but like nothing too crazy. So let's see. Um, there's a dungeon right over here. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh. Left or right? Always go left. So I remember it used to be that these puddles of lava weren't actually lava and that they treated it more like water. It was treated more like water than anything else. So, I'm gonna stand in... Oh! It actually is lava now. Yo, okay. I'm gonna wait for this to come back up because I'm curious if you can actually swim in this lava here. Because this is, in most dungeons, this is water. So I'm curious if you can swim in lava. Probably not. You probably just walk onto it. But I'm gonna try it once my uh, once my shield is back up. Yep, here it comes. All right. That is a big no. So I went left last time. I'm going to go right this time. Going to wait for my shield to come back again. Hi. Nice. All right. Ooh. I see a hacking minigame I didn't get before. And it's just...
Yeah. Yep.
Alright. Alright. So let's see. Let's head here.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright. Okay, that one looks like it just has a chest, and that's it. Just needs a gold. It needs a gold key. I don't have a gold key. Okay.
Yoish.
Okay. Yo, wait, what? You can just get a straight an entire slab? You can get an entire slab? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could get that. You can just get an entire slab. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Alright. Now that's done. We're in a Sakurajima dungeon now. Looks... Ooh. There's a pathway down there. There's a pathway leading here as well. I'm gonna go this way. Let's see. See where this leads. I'm starting to get the feeling this might lead to the end. If it doesn't lead to the end, then this is a long way to go to get to... It leads to the end. I was going to say, if it doesn't lead to the end, that this is a long way to go to get to just a dead end. But no. Alright. I'm going to have to... You know what? Okay. So I didn't need to come here because I don't have a gold key. I have plenty of keys back at my base. Maybe I should just... I have plenty of keys back at my base. Perhaps I should just,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
There we go. I think I'll just go back to base after I leave here. I'll head back to base, and I will drop off a lot of this stuff. I'll drop off a lot of this stuff and get keys. And then I'll go check on the Rain Syndicate dungeons again. Because I really want to visit a single dungeon from each faction. Gonna go ahead and put stuff in this one. Okay. So I'm going to put these here. Because those are going to be important later. Okay. So I'm just gonna... Okay. I'm gonna put one key back. One key of each back in here. There. Just for the sake of having one of every single item at my base. Alright. So now... let's go back to the Hill of Beginnings. And we're gonna try the Rain Syndicate dungeons again. Now that we've done a few other dungeons... we've gone to a few other dungeons, given it plenty of time to reset. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. There's not really anything different about this one. I figure this is like... so far, this is exactly the same as it always is. Gonna go this way first. Hello, chest. Didn't even need a key for that one.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Wah. Yeah. Oh.
Alright. So now, let's see. Go here.
Yeah. Hup.
Okay. Let's try over here.
Yeah. Oh.
Here we go. Alright. Some Mammoris curry. It's always nice to have. I remember there used to be more variety to the dungeons. Maybe I just got the most basic ones as I've been going through these. It's possible I just kind of got the most basic of the dungeons. But like, most of these are pretty similar to how they were before. Faybreak, I don't see a single difference with the Faybreak dungeons. The others, I think, are like more, are I think are a bit wider. Maybe they might be a bit larger, but like that's it. Well, I've gone and tried out all the different dungeons across all the areas except for the Sky Islands. I haven't been to any dungeons in the Sky Islands, and that's the one that I'm most excited to try out. So, it's actually a good thing that it's nighttime because it'll allow me to see the glow of a cave a lot easier. Hmm. Not seeing any caves. I'm not. I'm not seeing any caves.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Not seeing any caves anywhere. Looking for caves. Hmm. Should I look it up? Should I just try looking it up to see if... Because like, I'm looking for the glow of caves. I'm not seeing anything. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna use the interactive map, the official interactive map. All right. What? Yo, there's only one dungeon? There's only one dungeon? There's only one Sky Island dungeon. Holy crap, that's crazy. It's not this. Is it down here? Is it up top? Oh wait, is it on this? It is. Okay, this is the only Sky Island dungeon in the. This is the only Sky Island dungeon. That is crazy. There's only one Sky Island dungeon. Whoa! Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay. All right. All right. Interesting. This is this is really cool.
Yep.
This is seriously so friggin' cool. So that was the boss. So that was the boss. But
Yeah.
I'm not done exploring. I'm not done exploring. God, that was so much loot right there. Oh, that's so cool. All right. Okay. I'm gonna try something that is really stupid. Because I'm so curious. Is there a bottom here? Or is it just you fall? Oh! So it teleports you back. That's interesting. That is so cool. I love that so much. That is such a freaking cool dungeon. Is there something up there? That looks flat up there. Ooh, there is. It's a chest. What are you? There's a flat area back here. Is there another chest over here? No? Okay. That was so cool! Oh, that is so cool! And where does this altar lead? Okay. So it leads all the way over here. All right. Oh, there we go. That's it. That is that is basically everything. I showed off my new base, and I got to go into one of every single dungeon. All right. So now okay. Oh yeah, and I made a rare beam launcher, rare plasma rifle, um, and uncommon mechanical bow. I I'm gonna be as well as a rare cold resistant ancient armor. Gonna be honest, I really wanted the epic version of cold resistant ancient armor as well as the epic beam launcher and epic plasma rifle. And rare mechanical bow. I wanted to get at least all of that, but I just have not been getting lucky with uh, the schematic drop rates. So I have not been getting lucky with them. So this is the best I can do. Um, so, and I'm not. I don't expect to do a whole lot of fighting anymore anyway. Because I'm just gonna be doing the side quests starting tomorrow. I'm gonna do the side quests. Um, it may take 2 episodes. It may take 3 episodes. I don't know. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna take to actually get through all of the ones that we have left. But we will get them done. And then after that, the next episode after I get those done is gonna be for the last two raid bosses that I still have to take on. And for those, I need to prepare for those. I need to catch some legendaries. Um, let's see. I need Dark type for Hartalis. Um, and then I honestly just need like some really strong pals. I need some really strong pals to take care. No, no. Let's see. No, I did the Moon Lord. Let's see. It was the Hartalis Ultra and the Xenolord Ultra. So I'm gonna need ice. I'm gonna need ice and dragon type. So I'm gonna need 25 ice, 25 ice, 25 dragon, and 50 dark. Um, so what I'm most likely gonna end up doing is I'm gonna catch 25 Frostallion, 25 Frostallion Noct, 25 Jetrigan, and 25 Necromus, and I'm gonna use those against those last two boss fights, and that's gonna be its own episode. That's gonna be its own episode. Is taking those two on. Um, and then all that's left is the finale. And for the finale, I will be streaming with this open. This will be open to anybody who wants to join in. In fact, I'm probably going to have the title of the stream be the code that you need in order to get in. So I'll probably end up doing that. But yeah, so that's gonna be the finale of the game when we get around to that. In any case, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. We got 3 likes. Thank you for the likes. Very much appreciated. Alright. Bye-bye.